Dave, Don, and Dave.
Chat Cats, what's good, people? Dave, what's going on, sir?
What's up, man?
What's up? Shout out to all the Chat Cats that's already trying to get the like game popping. Shout out to y'all. We appreciate you. Shout out to all the new subscribers we got. We got a bunch of new subscribers off of the live stream. So shout out to y'all. Y'all might see your name on the Summer Jam screen after this. So just pay attention. I got something a little special. Y'all know I'm adding features. I'm adding some cool features every week. So y'all know during the live stream, you know, we got a new sound effect and a new feature for all the super chat. So if you feeling froggy, if you feeling generous, you know, to see it, if you missed it, hit us with a good super chat and you'll happen to see it. But Dave, again, how was your weekend, bro?
Pretty good, man. I went to a cookout at a buddy's house. One of my former employees just came back from a 6-month hiatus, so a 6-month trip. So they did a party for him. So it was good. It was a pretty good weekend.
Dope. Yeah, I was out on Lake Norman with my neighbors. Shout out to my neighbors. They got a boat, so they took us out on the boat. So that was cool, man. It was cool. So Dave, do we need to get right into this? Do we need to get right into it? Let's get.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money.
Dollar.
Slim, my dude. Appreciate that, broski. Appreciate that, broski.
Shout out to Slim.
Shout out to Slim, my man. Sorry, let's get into it. Dog, we back. So football is back. And we took on the Chicago Bears. All right, we took on the Chicago Bears in the preseason game. We won 23-13. It's a fun game to watch. So it was awesome. Dave, you want to let's get into it. Stock up, stock down is back. It's back. Y'all favorite topic is back, dog. It's back, and it's my favorite topic. I love putting these together. We're gonna get right into it. Oh, that's me about your hat, Dave. They not feeling that hat, bro.
They gotta fill the hats. Two states, one team.
They're not feeling that hat. I think they want
2 states, 1 team, man.
I think they want the old school joint back, yo.
I can't find it, yo. Like it got lost in the shuffle.
Dave, you lost the hat, bro.
I'll find it.
Season is over. What are we gonna do?
No, y'all will be fine.
Dave, what are we gonna? We need the hat back. That was our good luck charm, bro.
Hashtag need the hat back.
Yeah, we need the hat, man. Dave, you gotta find that hat, bro.
I'll have it for next week.
Yo,
Marcus, if the hat makes us 0-16, we got bigger problems.
Yo, we need the hat. We need the hat back, yo. Our season's over with, bro.
Return of the hat.
Straight up, return of the hat. That's funny. Return of the hat. I know. I will bring that. If I have my soundboard, bro, I'll be on.
Mark Morrison action, man.
That's my guy, yo. My dad. That's my dad's theme song, B. Straight up. I grew up off of that song. My dad played that song all the time. But all right,
Mark Morris is a legend, man.
Yo, let's get it cracking because we got a lot of dudes to get to. Pause and let's get into it. Stock up, stock down. This is my joint. Let's get it. All right, Dave, stock up. Ron Rivera, bro. Can Ron Rivera get a stock up?
Absolutely, he can.
He pulled
the way that defense look.
The defense looked great, and he pulled out the riverboat and went for it in preseason. 4th and 1, pulling out the riverboat action. So he pulled out the riverboat. He iced the kicker, bro, in preseason for the Bears. Quote, for the Bears. Iced the kicker, and he had decent clock management. So Ron Rivera's in midseason form, man. Rivera definitely gets a stock up, bro. He gets a stock up, man. I had to shout out Ron because y'all be.
He coached pretty. He absolutely he does. He iced the kicker, man. What more do you want,
bro? He iced the kicker in preseason. He definitely gets a stock up for that.
Now, granted, he did say that he did it because he knew the Bears was in the kicking competition.
That. Nah, it's all about this dub. He knew it.
And did you hear the backstory of that? I guess it was the same field goal range as my man last year during the playoffs.
Man, he wasn't thinking about all that in that scenario. Ain't no way he went
Yo,
mentally processed.
yo. They were talking about. Well, the coach was like, ironically enough, it was the Bear. Matt Nagy was like, this was a good thing for him. Like, I didn't ask him to do it, but I was appreciative that he did do it because they were still traumatized about what happened to him last
Well, there's
year.
no way there's no way Ron mentally processed. Oh, that's the same spot, so I'm gonna ice the kicker to see. Man, he didn't do all that, man. But he did ice the kicker, and he went for it early on 4th and short. So shout out to Ron Rivera. So he's good with me. But there's another coach, Dave. There's another coach that deserves stock up. Okay, there is another coach that deserves stock up, and that's Chase Blackburn. Okay,
Sure.
Okay, so I know it's preseason, and I didn't have the preseason disclaimer. Yes, we do have to take everything with a grain of salt. Blah 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 blah. It's preseason, so y'all get it. We get it. We understand that. But Chase Blackburn had this daggone special teams squad looking like a boss out there, bro. So we fielded 7 punts for a total of 131 total yards returned. So you got a 57-yard and a 23-yard return from Terry Godwin. You got a 22-yard return from Rashad Ross. And then Jean-Pierre clocked in, and Cameron Artis-Payne had a kick return for 22 yards. Special teams was locked in. And we'll talk about it a little bit further later on. We do some more stock up and stock down. But yeah, special teams was locked in, fam. For sure. Special teams was locked in. So Chase definitely deserves a stock up because if we can continue this momentum from the special teams throughout the regular season, it's a huge plus. We haven't had special teams since a solid special teams play since Steve Smith. So, and I don't know how y'all voted Ted Ginn as kick returner of the All-25 team. Dave, that's your doing.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. I didn't vote, man.
Dave definitely voted for Ted Ginn for his
I definitely didn't vote, man.
Special teams ace. You definitely voted for him. It's okay, Dave.
Absolutely not.
It's cool, man. Don't worry about it. I won't tell.
Ted Ginn even top 5 returners in Panthers history, man.
I won't tell nobody. But all right, let's move on. I just had to give the coaches they love, man. I had to give the coaches they love. All right, so let's move on. Let's talk about some real action here. All right, so dog, my boy, Marquis Haynes, he gets the MVP for me. I don't know how you felt. We didn't talk about this before, but Dave, Marquis Haynes is balling, bro.
He was.
He was balling out there. So I think he had what? He had 2 sacks. I think he also had 4 QB pressures. Dude was constantly in the backfield. So Marquis was looking good. Albeit his sacks did come against, I believe, 2nd or 3rd string, tackles and whatnot. But hey, you supposed to if you dominate the dudes you supposed to dominate, that's a win for me. You know what I'm saying? If you go out there looking like trash against some 3rd stringers, then okay, so let's hold off on the 3-4 versus 4-3 talk because we gonna run through something because same with Burns. We gonna see where their sacks came from because I believe Marquis Haynes, both of his sacks came from a 4-3 base defense. So we'll hold off on that. But if you dominating, bro. So hey, if you're supposed to dominate, he did well with me. So Dave, what was your thoughts on Marquis Haynes?
Marquis had a great game, man. He
Yeah,
looked good out there.
he looked great, man. But I will say this: there was a couple negative plays. He did give up a couple big runs by getting sucked inside one of the Henderson touchdown runs. He got sucked in real good. Pause. He didn't quite set the edge, and that's the worry about Haynes is that run defense because he got beat a couple times going too far in and giving up that edge. So that's okay, but he was, as from a pass rush perspective, dude was constantly in the backfield, bro. Like I'm talking about a lot. So he just has to work on sealing the edge. He's got to get his strength up, but he's improving. 2nd year, he looked real good. And Dave, we can get into a couple of plays. Let's check out one of these plays. This is his. I think this is his first sack. First sack, Dave. Oops. Mute that. But it's his first play. You can see his get off, B. And this is speed. That's all speed right there. He just beats the dude off the edge, mano a mano, straight speed, bro. This is good speed rush. When he can get out that wide and get my man off balance, it was a wrap. Yeah, it's a wrap. He just beat him speed. That's a speed rush. And that was from a 4-3 look. If I'm not 4-3 look. So we can talk about the 3-4-4-3, which we'll get into, but that particular sack came off a 4-3. So that was his first sack. His second sack, he gave a beast little inside move. So let's check out his second sack. His second sack. Sorry, I didn't mute these when I was. But yeah, same 4-3. I mean, he just beat dude with an inside move. Vicious. Just vicious inside move. Got him going. Got him off balance. That's just speed, bro. That's speed, man. Hey, look, you can't teach that speed, bro. I think if you put him a third down situational pass rushes, it's gonna be a problem. It's gonna be a problem for real. But that was Marquis, man. I think he just needs to work on getting a little bit stronger to seal that edge so he's not as predictable. Because what we're gonna get it. Hopefully, we don't get in a scenario where we put Burns and Haynes out there and it becomes predictable, pass rush situations, and we get beat in the run. But because Marquis definitely gave up a couple big runs, so he's nice, man. Marquis is definitely much better. Just a year 2 jump for him. He's looking good. So any more thoughts on Marquis?
We good on Mr. Haynes. He had a heck of a game. He's solidifying his spot. He's trying to hurry up and solidify his spot on the roster.
Yeah, he's good. He's good. He's good. But let's move on. I'll try to keep him concise so we can get to the phones too, because I know some people want to get on the phones. But next up, Brian Burns. Brian Burns, B. I mean, my guy. All right. So here's the deal. Okay, so let me just rewind back to my initial thoughts on Brian Burns. My biggest knock on Burns is that as a Florida State fan, I watched a ton of Florida State football. I've seen a lot of his snaps. He's really good. But he played a lot of downs at Florida State, and he tended to take some downs off. Now, in the situation we're in right now with this rotation, where he can pretty much give it his all every time he's on the field, it's going to be a problem, okay? It's going to be a problem. The dude had 2 sacks, Dave, in 10 snaps. Incredible efficiency. Like, I don't think it gets any more efficient than that. 2 sacks, and he had some help. Let's be clear. Like, he didn't just one of his sacks he just bodied and was quicker, but he did get some help on one of his sacks, and we'll take a look at the film here. Let's take a quick peek here. This is his first sack. His first sack, he got some help from I think from Cox. Yeah, Cox helped him out. He was able to spin back. He still had the skill set to spin back inside.
Push. Yeah. He came back inside, pushed through,
he still.
him.
Yeah, but Cox definitely helped him out. He got chipped, spun off the chip, beautiful spin off, and then Cox knocked the dude down, and he still. So it's incredible. It's still incredible. Like, I'm not trying to take nothing away from his sack, but he definitely got some help on that joint, and was incredible balance. Incredible balance. So that was his first sack, and then the second sack. Oh, my bad. Do I have his second sack? I might not have it up there.
You don't have it up there?
I don't have it up there. But his second sack was incredible, man. Let me see if I can pull it up real fast. No, I can't. No, I can't. Anyway, his second sack was a problem because the dude gave a vicious shake and bake. He hit him with a little shimmy. It was a wrap.
Yeah, man, I saw that.
It was a wrap.
Vicious,
yeah, I messed up. I can throw it in here real quick. Hold on. Give me 1 second. I can't leave my man Burns hanging like that. Give me 1 second. I gotta throw it in there. Dave. Give me 1 second.
Let's see.
Gotta throw it in here real quick, Dave.
How many of y'all bought that Spider-Man shirt? Because you put that joint on sale.
Oh, definitely bought that joint. Copped it immediately. Copped that joint immediately, Dave. All right, let me. All right, I think I got it right here. This is his second sack.
Back, pretty.
Let me mute this joint. This is his second sack. Hit dude with a vicious. It's gonna go back. Dude hit dude with a vicious shake and bake. Little shimmy. Hit him with a little shimmy, bruh. That joint was vicious. Yo, Burns in space is gonna be impossible to block. You can't block this, Dave. Look, watch it. Oop. You can't block that, Dave. You cannot block Burns in space. You can't do it. He's been doing that in college. That was college Brian Burns right there. Vicious Florida State Burns. But yeah, he's nice, man. He's nice. You're not gonna beat that efficiency. And hit him
10
with the
plays,
Spider-Man.
2 sacks, man. Could you imagine?
You can't beat that, bro. You can't beat that, bro. But he nice. No, that was a tight end. That's a tight end that was killing us too, by the way. That tight end had mad yards. But whoops. All right. So next up, Brian Burns we're all excited about. Next up, Dave, we gotta talk about this for a second. Joey Sly, the kicker. The kicker, Dave. Yes, he gets stock up. Because he nailed a 55-yard field goal with no problem. Now, what we just found out, though, Dave, was that the Vikings just traded a 2020 fifth-round pick. I'm sorry, the Ravens just traded the Vikings, traded a 2020 fifth-round pick to the Ravens for their backup kicker. So, Dave, we might have some vicious trade bait here. A fifth-round pick for a kicker, bro? Hurney might need to get on the
This is where I'm critical of Hurney and how he manages kickers, dog. You know that.
Slim, bro. You can put your clothes in the dryer, but bro, if Cat's getting fifth round picks for a kicker, you might need to be paying attention.
Oh, that guy's a kicker and a punter. He does both.
But yo, he's nice. So, and we got.
No, I'm talking about the guy that got traded.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't know that.
He's a kicker and a punter.
So we got
That's a twofer.
But we gotta monitor this situation though, Dave, because Graham Gano is injured. He's got a knee issue, which we'll talk about later. But we have to monitor this because we might be going into the season with if your boy. They're saying he's all right. They're saying Gano's gonna be all right, and it's something minor. But let's keep an eye on this, Dave. Let's keep an eye on this. Could have another Butker. We said it on the live stream. We could have another Butker situation.
Yeah, but you saw how the last Butker situation went.
I'm just saying, Dave. It's a possibility, man.
No, I'm not doubting the possibility. I'm doubting the execution.
I'm just saying. Maybe he learned. You know, Hurney's good at learning from mistakes.
No, I agree. He got to figure this one out. I don't think we should cut one of these kickers. We need to trade one of them.
Hey, if they handing out fifth round picks, for sure. But we got to monitor this because I don't think we'll see Gano anytime soon.
We should trade Gano.
Oh, okay. Well, nobody's gonna trade for injured kicker, Dave. If he's injured, I think it's got to be the other way around. But anyway,
We can't.
Anyway, we got to monitor this situation. We got to keep an eye on the kicker because Joey had a good game. He had a good game. All right, so let's just monitor. He gets a stock up. 55 yards, 55-yard field goal with no problem. And they out here trading for kickers. We got to monitor this, okay? Let's move on, though. Let's move on. Dave, Terry Godwin, B.
Oh, my guy.
Dave.
My guy.
Yeah, Dave.
My
Dave.
guy.
Dave, I was wrong, B.
It's
wrong.
okay.
I was wrong, Dave.
Oh, yeah, he's on the team, fam.
Mr. Godwin, I apologize because I think he definitely solidified his that 6 wide receiver position. He in there. Yeah, he's in there, Dave. He had a nice
making that 17 proud, bro.
He had a nice kick return. He even looked good as a receiver. He looks real smooth out there. He looks a lot like DJ did. Real smooth. He's not super like when you turn on this punt return we're about to see. He don't look overly fast, but he's quick. Let's take a look at it, Dave. This is the 57-yard field goal. Let's take a look.
Punt return.
A punt return, excuse me. 57-yard punt return. And Dave, guess what? this 57-yard field goal, a punt return, and we only had 10 dudes. We only had 10 dudes on the field. 10 guys on the field, bro.
I didn't realize that.
We only had 10 dudes on the field. And Chase Blackburn said they kicked away. They've kicked away from the other gunner. Usually have 2 guys on the gunner. We only had 1 guy on the gunner down here, and they kicked away from him. So if they would have kicked at him, that would have been a fair catch. So 10 guys on the field, and he had a vicious 57-yard punt return. Crazy, with 10 dudes on the field. So he had a good game. Terry looks good, and he definitely has the edge right now at the 6th wide receiver spot for sure. For sure. Any more thoughts on? I was wrong, Terry, Mr. Godwin. I was wrong, bro, and I apologize. Any more thoughts on Terry, Dave? You good?
Nah, Terry's my guy. He making this team, yo.
All right,
He making the team.
Dave, we gotta give my man Cameron Artis-Payne some love here. Out of the running backs, he looked all right. He looked good when he was blitz pickups. He looked fine. He took a nice little screen, and Dave, he did this on that screen. On that screen, did you witness what he did? Check this out, Dave.
Juke and a run over.
Oh yeah, for sure. Truck mode. And I believe it's the same dude that got trucked by Henderson in practice. This dude definitely got to get his weight up, bro. Get his weight up.
Straight up. Boom.
He got to get his weight up. But yeah, man, let me run that back. I didn't slow this one down. But yeah, man, he called the Cap had a good game, and he looked good. He looked good. Good. He looked good. All right. So I just want to give Cap his props because he did look good. He looked good. So stock up for Cameron Artis-Payne. He looked good. All right. Let's move on, Dave. Let's move on, Dave. Rashawn Golden had a good game. Shout out to the haters that didn't like Rashawn Golden. Had a vicious peanut punch, and he had a damn near almost a forced fumble, almost and a near sack fumble. Yo, he had a good game. He didn't get beat. He didn't get beat deep. He almost he tracked the wide receiver deep, didn't get beat. So he had a good game. Let's take a look at that peanut punch though, because that joint was vicious.
The Peanut Tillman punch got
Vicious punch. I think he hurt his hand on that joint. Set him up perfectly. And shout out to the dudes that slowed him down too. Run that back. Shout out to the other guys that slowed him down. Shout out to Jared Norris for missing the tackle. And then boom. Lined up the punch nicely. Perfectly executed peanut punch. Shout out to Golden, man. I think this is the pass deflection.
Yeah, I saw the play. Yeah, both of them plays were pretty vicious.
Shout out to Andre Smith on this play too, though. Not the fact that he picked it up, but he definitely chewed up the block that allowed Golden to run free. Right there, boom, chewed up that blocker, the running back, and allowed Golden to get free. So shout out to Andre Smith. Andre Smith with the nice and he got the ball. Double middle fingers up. Yeah. He played well. He played good.
Yeah, Golden had a good day.
Sure. He had a good game. He got it. I think it might be a fumble. We can go back and look at it.
Nah, it wasn't a fumble, man. He had his motion rolling. It wasn't a fumble. I was staring at that.
Oh yeah, no, that's a 4 pass. It's a 4 pass. It's a pass breakup. It's a pass breakup. We got instant replay, the benefit of instant replay. But shout out to Golden. And I gave Andre Smith stock up too. Yo, shout out to Andre Smith because I think the dude put on some weight and he looks like he could be a perfect inside linebacker in a 3-4 defense, which makes guess who expendable.
Shaq.
Makes Shaq expendable. If he can come along and stay healthy, Andre Smith can be a good Shaq replacement because you need beefy linebackers in a 3-4 for the inside. You need dudes that can stop the run. And the dude, Andre Smith he definitely played well. And he got a lot of snaps. And Ron Rivera said, hey, him and Marquis Haynes are two guys that got a lot of snaps because they're separating themselves. So Andre Smith, shout out to Andre Smith. He had a good game too. And you know what? I was a guy that liked Jermaine Carter coming out, and I didn't give Andre Smith his props, but it looks like right now Andre Smith has passed up Jermaine Carter in my book as far as inside linebackers go. But yeah, I agree with you, Slim. I think he is auditioning for another team. But if it makes me a lot more comfortable in the future if Andre Smith can pan out. But yeah, he's nice. He's nice. Andre Smith had a good game. Any thoughts on Andre Smith, Dave? Underrated. He had underrated. He had a good game, man. He had a good game.
Nah, man. I think Andre had a good game for sure. Considering, he's trying to get in that rotation, man.
Carter ain't starting nowhere. Carter riding the bench, bro.
Yeah, he ain't starting.
I think he was hurt, and then he was unhurt because he got healthy, but I think Andre Smith just passed him. I think Andre Smith passed him up. But he had a good game. So let's move on. Let's move on. Dave Elijah. I got him stock up and stock down, Dave. I got him both.
He had a rough start, to say the least.
He had a real bad start, man. He had a fumble, and he looked real timid when it comes to his vision. He didn't attack the holes properly. Pause. He looked like he was bouncy back there. He looked a lot like Christian did his rookie year, where he was bouncing and dancing instead of just hitting the hole and going. And he had that really bad fumble. But then he gets a stock up. He gets a stock up because he bounced back. He got 2 touchdowns. He got 1 receiving and one rushing. So he bounced back, but he started rough, man. He started rough. So I had to give him a down, and then he kind of bounced back. So
he's still outside looking in on making the team, though.
Oh, I 1,000%. That's a great point, Dave, because I thought this was his game to try to eat into Jordan Scarlett's chances of making the depth chart. You know what I'm saying? Or moving up, because Scarlett was hurt. Elijah was getting all the stats potentially that Scarlett could have got, and that was his time. He gets one time to go in there and one full game to go in there and make it happen. But he didn't do enough. And I agree. Bonifant too. Bonifant had a good game. Bonifant looked decent too. So I think he messed up, man. I think he messed up big time, because I think what's gonna happen now, I think Scarlett's healthy now. So he's back. Scarlett's back at practice. So it's gonna be tough sledding. It's gonna be tough sledding for Holyfield, bro. Tough sled. But yeah, Reggie looked good though. I like Reggie. He looks good, especially catching the ball. He looks really good as a receiving back. So that could be interesting. But I definitely think Elijah's on the outside looking in. I think he needed to have an extraordinary game, and I don't think it happened. It just didn't happen. So he gets a stock down, and he couldn't quite make it. He couldn't quite make it. For the record, I think both of them are going to end up on the practice. Holyfield and Reggie are going to end up on the practice squad. Neither one of them are making the team, in my opinion. I think it's going to be Scarlett, Cap, and McCaffrey, and they're just going to roll with that. And hopefully we can keep both of them on the practice squad if they can make it. But I don't know. We'll see what happens there. I just think Elijah misses opportunity. Maybe not this year. I think next year he'll be good. But all right, let's move on, Dave. Any more thoughts on Holyfield?
Nah, I'm good on Holyfield.
All right,
for now.
Will Grier, Dave. I think Will Grier is in the same category as Elijah. I thought he started out real bad. He had a real bad interception. He looked like a check down machine, which is is on Norv's doing. That's Norv's doing as well with the offense. Check down Charlie, but hey, he threw a really bad pick. I don't know if there was a miscommunication in the route, but he threw a bad pick, and he's got to do better. But yeah, I think he definitely bounced back in similar fashion to Elijah Holyfield. They came back in the second half, and he looked much better. Listen, they're rookies. I'm trying not to be extremely hard on him, okay? But I'd have to call it like I see it. He didn't look good in the first half, and that's his first. It's jitters, so he gets a pass. But he didn't look that great coming out. But then he settled down and he was straight. So it's all good. It's all good there. Will Grier, I agree. Grier's gonna be fine. Grier's gonna be fine, 1,000%. And whenever Dave's finished doing what he's doing, he can tell you more about Will Grier. Any more thoughts on Grier, Dave?
He had a rough start, but he picked it up. So, he's going to make the team. There's no reason to panic. I mean, he's a rookie quarterback in the NFL, so he's going to be fine.
Yeah, I agree. So that's all I got. No, nothing crazy here. I thought Grier had a solid game in the second half. I think he'll be fine in his Bills game. So moving on. All right, I think now is the time where it gets ugly, Dave. That was it for stock up. All right, now I got you a little couple stock ups, stock downs, and now it gets ugly. It gets ugly. Okay, now it's time to call like you see it, Dave. And who's the first person? Vernon Butler, Dave. Vernon Butler. Boy, he looks, man, I got this one play. And I'm definitely not trying to paint the narrative that this is how he looked the entire game. I'm not trying to do that, okay? I'm not trying to do that.
He didn't look good, I'll tell you that.
Nah. I'm not trying to do this. And get back to Kyle. I thought Kyle Allen had a solid game manager. I don't think it was worth stock up. I'm just gonna call it like I see it. I can't call what Kyle Allen did a stock up. He had a very solid game manager-ish game, so he can't get a stock up for that. But a couple of others could get honorable mention, but that's where I called it. All right, but yeah, Vernon Butler definitely gets a stock down. Okay, I want y'all to see this. Okay, I want y'all to see this one play. Okay, you pay attention to number 92. I don't think you can see my mouse, but let's focus on. Y'all see where 92 is, okay? I'm giving y'all opportunity to find 92 on the field. When you see a 3-4 defense, this cannot happen, okay? This cannot happen in a 3-4 defense.
He got pumped. Something vicious,
This
man.
dude got pushed all the way out. Listen, all the way. I'm going to let this run a couple times. But you cannot get pushed all the way out that hole. That hole was gaping. In the 3-4 defense, it cannot happen like that. It cannot happen. And this is why dude had a 10, 12-yard run, because you cannot get pushed out the way like that. You cannot do that in a 3-4 defense. In a 4-3, you can kind of get away with getting pushed around. But as a nose tackle in a 4-3 or 3-4, you cannot get pushed around like that. This is unacceptable. I'm gonna run it back one more time so y'all can see. It's unacceptable for a dude to get pushed around like that. I mean, come on, man. That's unacceptable, man. That's unacceptable. And I think, and he had a couple whiff tackles, and he missed. He was bad gap assignments. It was bad. Okay. So Vernon Butler is bad. I really don't think he makes the team, Dave. And that's not like
I know he's not making the team.
It's not a hot take. I'm not trying to be hot take here. I really don't think he's gonna make the team.
He's not making
for
the
sure.
team.
And I think his money is pretty much guaranteed at this point.
Is it? I thought he still had to play the first game.
I'm not sure. You could be right on that. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think he's good as cut.
But it's not much. It's not much. Even if it is, I'm not sure. I could be wrong.
It's like a $2.7 million cap.
Yeah, it's 2.7. Yeah, something like that. But it's okay. We got to eat that. That's just take that. Just take that. But yeah, Vernon Butler was bad. Okay, he's bad. All right, let's move on. Because I've had enough. All right, Heineken, what happened to you, bro?
He's trash. Well, he's not trash. He's dumb.
No, he had a bad. He did not look good. And listen, maybe it was because it was a product of who he was playing with, but he did not look good. Taylor Heineke did not look good. And I expected more from him. I think maybe he might be a little, I don't know, maybe he caught off guard or something from getting demoted. But he drank too many Heinekens pregame, maybe, because he didn't look good. He did not look good compared to last year. Last year, he was much better than this. This year, he does not look good. He does not look good, okay? So Taylor Heineke, you get a stock down. Dave, any thoughts on Taylor Heineke?
Nah, I don't want to put too much stress on folks that are probably not making this team.
Yeah, that's true. I don't think he's making a team at all, for sure.
Christian McCaffrey.
Our 3 years set. All right. So ready? Moving on. All right. Jared Norris, another dude. He had a terrible game, okay? He got beat pretty bad, especially his pass coverage is really bad. And I don't know if it's due to the scheme change. Maybe it's not working out for him, but Jared Norris had a bad game. He had a bad game, okay? A really bad game. I really don't have much to say about it. It's just bad, okay? It's a bad game. Any thoughts on Jared Norris, Dave? He gave up a real bad. He got lost in coverage real bad at one point. That's what made me put him on his list. He didn't look good. He is a special teamer, absolutely. Especially, and that's what's going to keep him on the team if he makes it. If he makes it, that's what keeps him on the team. Because as a player, as a backup, there's no way in the world I want him out there. No way. Might be better. No, he is better as a special teamer. That's a fact. I agree with you there. But he cannot be on the field in no way, shape, or form on defense. Special teams is it for him because he looked terrible. All right, so moving on. Larson, B. What happened to Tyler Larson? I don't know if I got the clip, Dave. But man, he got destroyed. No, I don't have the clip. But he got destroyed. He got destroyed on a. I think he got Will Greer's first welcome to the NFL league because he got pushed all the way back. It was just mano a mano. He got He got bull rush and that was it. It was it for him. There's a couple other things too that I saw on film that I really didn't like for Larson. I expected a lot more from him, especially being a veteran. He's got real live game experience. He was on this lineup. He was the most experienced guy, and I expected more from him. And he didn't look good at all. He did not look good at all. Larson was not good this game. All right. So, and Dave, I gotta wrap it up with
with your boy, man.
Yeah, Dave. Dave, I was all
Told
in.
you.
I was all in, man. I was all in. And Moneybags, you're right. Moneybags, shout out to Moneybags. We did sign a center. And we signed a center the other day. And that's what made me put him on stock down as well, Larson. Because we went out and signed a center. That's not a good sign. It's just, I think it's putting a little pressure on Larson, making him feel the heat a little bit. And so I don't know, man. I don't know. But Rashad Ross, back to Rashad Ross. First of all, and it's not really anything he did. I mean, he muffed the punt, but he didn't really do much. I think it was just Terry Godwin, man. He looked so much better. He outplayed him. Yeah, he looked so much better.
He outplayed him.
He just looked better. I mean, I can't, and he my namesake. So it's like, man, you can't, you know what I'm saying?
Ruining Rashad name, man.
Yeah, man. He's hurting, bro. I didn't expect that. I didn't. He muffed that muff punt. When you're in a battle, in a battle to make the team, you can't make mistakes. And he muffed that punt, and that's all it took to pretty much solidify it. And I think in a lot of coaches' mind, they saw what they saw, but listen, it's not like he is he's bad. He's not a bad. I think he can go to another team and be decent, but it's just Terry Godwin look much better. He looks much better. All right, so moving on. I think that was it. For stock up, stock down. If we have anybody that I missed that you guys like, when I open up the phone lines, y'all can talk about it. But that's all I have for stock up, stock down. Let's talk about this day. Let's talk about this injury report. Okay, a couple injuries going on. We didn't get out scot-free. Okay, we did not get out scot-free. Our injury report was clean first week. Then they're starting to come get us a little bit. All right. So first one was Ian Thomas. Ian Thomas has a rib injury. I don't know when he hurt his rib in the game. I might have had one too many. I didn't even realize he was down. You know what I'm saying? So apparently he got a rib injury, and he hasn't returned to practice yet. And this is not a good sign. this is not, to me, this is a really bad sign for tight end depth, okay?
Well, they signed a tight end, didn't they?
I'm concerned. I don't know. I'm concerned about tight end depth because, listen, can we really depend on Greg Olsen's foot at this point? Like, I know Greg is great, and he appears to be 100%, but I'm finicky on that foot. We need Ian Thomas to be 100% because if something happens to Greg, I mean, Ian was that plug and play almost damn near plug and play, and Ian is hurt, and I don't know how serious it is. Dude has not returned to practice yet. I'm concerned. I am concerned. And we don't got really nothing. You got Vanderland and you got Manhurts, none of which are doing anything for me. So I'm concerned about tight end depth. If there's one thing on the offense I'm concerned about, it's tight end depth. If Greg Olsen stays healthy, we're good. We're scot-free. But I'm not banking on that at all. I'm not banking on that. So, Dave, any thoughts on Ian Thomas and his ribs?
Get better to Ian, because we're going to need you, bro.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, good point. I don't know why I thought we signed a tight end.
I mean, we got a couple on it. Like, we signed a couple of them, I think. But that don't mean I'm, like, happy. Like, there's nothing I see. There's the same two guys out there. It's Vanderland and this Manhurst are the backups after those two. So maybe it's not that serious. I don't know. But he's been banged up, like, all training camp. He's been banged up. He was just coming off injury. And I don't know if this is related to his previous injury. But he has not been the same Ian Thomas in training camp. Like, are y'all overlooking that, or are we looking at the same camp reports? Because Ian ain't been the same guy, bro. Like, he's not been that
quiet for him.
He's been
for sure.
super quiet. Yeah, he's been super quiet. So I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. Y'all seem to think I'm tripping. So we'll see. If y'all think I'm tripping, then okay. But I'm concerned. So, moving on. Graham Gano, he's got a knee brace on, bro. Got a knee injury. He's got a sore knee. Is his knee sore? Or is his feeling sore? Does he have sore feelings? Because we got.
I don't think he has sore feelings yet.
We got the new man wearing the number 4. Is he feeling a little bit of heat?
No.
Is that a heat
Rivera
pad on
already
his
said
knee?
that. Rivera already said when healthy, he's the guy.
Oh, sure. Rivera said a lot of things, Dave. You believe everything Rivera says?
Not everything.
All right, Rivera. Remember when our old OC was safe? Amongst other things. Hey, listen. Sore leg, bro. I don't know, bro. Listen. Okay, plant. You've got to plant, bro. Like, both legs are needed to kick.
It's kicking 101, right?
So, yeah, both legs are needed to kick. I'm just saying, man. I think it's just his feelings, man. I think his feelings are sore. I ain't see him come out with a knee brace till after he saw Sly hit that 55 yards. Then all of a sudden his knee is sore.
Wasn't he hurt before the game, though?
Yeah, he was, but he wasn't wearing no brace, Dave. Was he wearing a brace back then? I think today was the first time he wore a brace. Bro, do y'all realize that I don't care if it's non-kicking leg, you need both legs to kick.
Yeah. Because it messes up his timing, the strength of the power. He's got to have both.
All right, so that's the injury report. That's it. I think Jordan Scarlett's returning. He's back, so that's good. I can't wait to see him out there. I can't wait to see Jordan Scarlett get some run game going. He's nice. I like Scarlett. All right, so I think that was it. Dave, let me go ahead. Oh, no, we got the Bills this week.
Yeah, man, they already said there better not be no fighting during practice.
We got the Bills this week.
Practice with Buffalo.
Joint practices start tomorrow. It's going to be crazy. I may make it out there Wednesday to check it out. I'm not sure. We'll see. But this is going to be interesting. We got a lot of old Panthers coming back. Coaches, staff, players. It's like a family reunion down this mug.
And Kelvin ain't coming back, man.
Nah, Kelvin won't be with him. But it's a whole bunch of old Panthers coming. It should be very interesting, a little chippy. Even Captain Munderland signed with the Bills, Dave. Did you know that?
I heard.
Captain Munderland signed with the Bills. So
How
how
convenient.
convenient was that? Yeah, how convenient was that? So should be interesting. Should be very interesting. Now, Dave, let's go ahead. I'm not going to preview this too much because it's a preseason game. We don't need to get into it. We just know it's a bunch of Panthers coming back, and it'll be very interesting come Friday. I can't live stream Friday. I won't be in town. Dave, you can live stream if you want to.
I doubt I'm live streaming on Friday.
All right, so I'll probably have to
After
catch.
what happened to me Thursday, I don't know if I'm gonna be live streaming
Dave,
on Friday.
that's funny. But yeah, man. Nah. So all right. So let's get into this. Let's get in. I'm gonna open the phone lines real quick because I think some people need to get some off their chest. And if I miss somebody from stock up, stock down, you tell me who I missed and tell me why. Why do they need stock up, or stock down? And we got 112 viewers. Make sure y'all hit that like button, pound the like button, hit the subscribe button.
We need these likes popping.
You'll see yourself in the credits at the post credits. I got something new for y'all. All the new subscribers.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I got something new for y'all, Dave. About to roll it out. Yeah, phone lines are open. Let's try to keep it concise, keep it quick. Let's get some callers in here. I need more than Noli too. I know Noli's gonna be my first dude, but I need speak. Oh, we got two. Hold on one second. Let's see. Oh, Noli, you didn't get in first. 803, what's popping?
What's up, man? I just wanted to talk about the Vernon play.
The Vernon play. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, he had slanted, and what's his name? Jermaine Carter was supposed to field, but he didn't field correctly.
You think that's what happened? Is that what happened?
Yeah, I truly do.
You think so?
Yeah, I truly do. Yeah.
Neither one's gonna make the team, so it might not matter anyway.
You think?
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. I mean, you could be right. You could be absolutely right. I could have missed. You could be 1,000% right. It was whether it was blown. I have no idea. But it looked bad on film. It looked bad.
For sure. But I just want to tell the Panthers fan, man, just stay humble. Y'all know what we in store for this season, man. Keep pounding.
I'm with you, bro. Keep pounding, bro.
Keep pounding, man. Appreciate it.
All right.
704, what's up? The first 704.
Not much. How y'all doing?
Noli, you wasn't the
What's
first
going on,
person in, man. I'm disappointed.
What? Oh, I did call him first. I think you just muted me first.
No, I
It's
go.
all good.
No, we didn't.
I
We
go in
didn't.
order, yo. I gotta go in order.
It's
Which
803. Yo, South Carolina, 2 states, 1 team, baby.
Oh shit, here we go. All right, go ahead, man.
Yeah. It's all good though. I'll work on it. All right, so I'm gonna try to get through this as quick as possible. I got a big announcement to make. I've been spending the last hour crunching some numbers, crunching some data, and I just want the similarities between this upcoming season and what's coming up. I mean, my jaw literally dropped. So get your seatbelt, buckled, because this is going to be a lot. But here we go.
Go ahead.
So basically, I looked at the numbers, and every time we have made the Super Bowl, it's been on an odd year, and we faced the AFC South. 2003, 2015. Those are our 2 Super Bowl appearances.
Yeah, I noticed that.
I went back, and I looked at 2002, the year before the Super Bowl the first time, and 2014, the year before 2015. Just take a listen to this. In 2002 and 2014, the year before both of our Super Bowl appearances,
Went 7-9.
went 7-9. In both of those years, guess what? We got blown out by Pittsburgh. In 2002, we lost to Pittsburgh 30-14. In 2014,
man.
we lost to Pittsburgh 37-19.
That's fine.
I'm not done. I'm just getting started.
Go ahead.
Oh my God.
In 2002 and 2014, we had big-time losing streaks. We had an 8-game losing streak in 2002. We had a 6-game losing streak in 2014. In 2002-2014, we both played Detroit and Baltimore, and the home team won. And that was also true of 2018. Oh, and by the way, I didn't even mention 2018, 7-9, got blown out by Pittsburgh. Coincidence? I don't think so. Okay? in 2002, in 2014, and 2018, we each had a 3-game winning streak. Now, if that was enough, go back to 2003 and 2015, and I'm going to get through this as quick as possible. In 2003 and 2015, obviously we played the AFC South. We both had overtime wins against Indianapolis, all right? We both beat New Orleans at home by 3 points. In both 2003, 2015, we swept Tampa. I mean, there's a long list. I'm not going to go through all of it. What I am going to say, though, is the last time we went to the Super Bowl, we had a joint practice with the Miami Dolphins, right? Dolphins and Bills are in the same division. Mm-hmm. I went to that joint practice, and Kelvin Benjamin tore his ACL.
Wait, are you going to say somebody's tearing their ACL tomorrow, bro? Is that what you're saying?
No. So, no. I was at that practice. So, in the best interest of the team, I will not be going to these Bills practices. Okay,
okay, so you're not okay. All right, so that's gonna be. But if you don't go, we might not make it to the Super Bowl.
No. All the similarities are there. We're playing an AFC team. We're playing Washington at home, which we did in both times, and all the similarities are there. So I don't think it's a coincidence. But I will say, though, I will not be going to these Bills practices. I don't want to cause, any bad juju.
Any harm.
So exactly. So I'm going to stay away. But, again, I don't think it's a coincidence that every time we've made the Super Bowl the year before, we've had 7 wins. So,
that's wild, man.
Again, it's wild. There's a bunch of stats I looked up. I crunched the numbers. But I'm going to stay away. I'm excited for this year. It feels special. And the season can't come quick enough. That's all I gotta say.
I feel you, bro. I feel you. Well, it's all I gotta say, man. Man, listen, it's cool to find those similarities, but at the end of the day, you gotta play the game. So it's cool.
Yeah, exactly.
It's cool.
You're saying I need to go to Vegas. I need to go down to Twin River right now.
And the thing is, we could. Listen. We can talk about Super Bowl appearances, but we ain't never won one. So I need something to change for us to win one. So
maybe knowing not coming might be that change we need.
Maybe he's not going to practice. Maybe that's what happened. Okay, so yeah, we need to get the dub. I need to get a win in the Super Bowl. But that is interesting though. That is interesting though. Very interesting.
That is wild.
Yeah, I know, especially the Pittsburgh losses. That's what blew my mind. We've gotten blown out but. I know you got other callers, but yeah, just keep thinking about that.
All right.
I shall, Noli.
All right, appreciate you calling, bro.
All right. See you.
I'll holler.
Right.
Hey, the other 704 number, call back because he hung up. But yeah, that's interesting, Dave. There we go. Oh, 2 calls. Oh,
Dr. Black.
What up? 919. What's good, bro?
Peace, King. This is Dr. Blackness, man. Shout out to Noli for passing the whole chat room a heart attack and a half. Dave, I can't wait for you to get some rest, bro. I seen you yawning, but keep pounding.
I yawn a lot,
bro. Say what?
I yawn a lot, yo. I probably will go to bed for another 2 hours.
Oh man, shit, bro.
That's what I do.
You need your rest, King. But yeah, I appreciate the show. But yeah, let me get to my points real quick.
Go ahead.
I want to know the 3 running backs each of y'all have. I think we're getting 4 running backs. But that's just me. I'm a running back fan still. And my next point, I'm a relinquish the line.
Who's your 4 though? Who's your 4?
Everybody except Cap, because Cap can't block.
Oh, Cap making the team.
And
yeah. I feel you, but so if it was me, I would cut Cap. But that's not what's gonna happen in real life. So it's the difference between what I want and reality. Now, if it was me, I would probably. This is my own view. I would probably take right now, if everything is the way it is. I would take McCaffrey, Scarlett, and probably Bonifant right now. And I would put Elijah on the practice squad.
Awesome. I think Elijah would probably get on. If we do the 3, I think Elijah will get on, and Bonifant will be on hold. But Dave, what you think?
It's gonna for me. What's gonna happen? It's gonna be McCaffrey, Cap, and Scarlett.
'Cause I think Elijah will be on hold. But Dave, what you think?
It's gonna be McCaffrey, Cap, and Scarlett. 'Cause it's gonna be McCaffrey, Cap, and Scarlett. 'Cause it's gonna be McCaffrey, Cap, and Scarlett. As much as I don't want, just
Okay.
like Rashad, I kind of don't want Cap there, but I think the reality is that he's gonna make the team.
I mean, Cap is does nothing. Like, Jerome, I see you. Yo, call up and defend the dude. Like, what are we saying? Cap, like we saying cutting Cap is like some, like that's cutting McCaffrey. Like this dude is nothing. Like he's average. He's an average running.
Like
he's the epitome of average.
my point for cutting him is I've never seen that guy make a successful block. That's me. But, I mean, I haven't seen every ounce of film. But my next point, and I'm going to
Problem is he's been on the team for so long, man.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's true, man. But
that's the ultimate issue. If you want to be frank about it.
So you think he knows where the bones are here, huh?
Right.
He knows more than the bones as long as he's been on that team. he you know, because I think there's been many of signs that you thought that he would be gone, and it's not going to happen.
Right. Last question. Who's under more pressure? And you can say why. You know, that's up to you. Golden, Holyfield, or Little?
The most pressure?
Holyfield.
That's a great question. No, that's a great question.
I can say why I made that list, but I'd rather hear from everybody, and I'm gonna go back to the chat.
All right, that's a great question. All right, so under the most pressure, I don't think any of. To be honest with you, I don't think
Holyfield.
I don't think any of them are under pressure. But if I say the most pressure, and I would just have to go based on. I think Golden is probably under the most pressure.
No.
I wouldn't say Little.
Holyfield.
I wouldn't say Little because we got, especially for this year, Little was fine. Little has zero expectation.
Golden's making his team.
No, I'm thinking beyond that. Holyfield, as far as making the Holyfield's gonna be on a practice squad. He's undrafted, bro. Like he's undrafted dudes go on the practice squad every day. Like there's no pressure for him. The pressure to me it goes directly on Golden because Golden had the starting position prior to training camp. Training camp comes along, we end up signing Trey Boston. They're talking about putting him in this big nickel role. So I feel like personally that Golden is under most. Little is under zero pressure. We have a all-pro right tackle in front of him, so there's no pressure. He can sit back and there's no pressure on him to start. Now, if Williams got hurt and he doesn't perform, that's a whole nother story. That's a whole nother story. But as of right now, I'm going Golden. All right, so Dave, and you going with Holyfield?
Yeah, absolutely, I'm going Holyfield. I'm going with the guy that's trying to hit pressure to make the team.
I disagree.
Golden is not. Golden is going to be on this team whether he's going to be the nickel or on the bench. Golden's going to be on the team. Like Golden's making the team. Like I think it's already been a level of acceptance that safety ain't it for him. So Golden's going to make the team as the nickel.
All right, let me get a 7-4.
What's up?
He been chilling. What's good, bro?
It's Jerome.
Jay Simp, what's up, bro?
I know it's been a minute. Okay, listen. You really putting Bonifant ahead of Cap?
Yes, I'll tell you why. No, I'll tell you why though. Bonifant to me offers more in the pass game. Like he is dude can catch the ball and move. To me, that's a direct replacement or a direct correlation to what McCaffrey does. Cap doesn't do anything for me. He is the epitome of an average running back that offers nothing in the pass game, barely. He took a nice little screen back. That was dope. But I'm talking about outside of that or maybe running a route. Like, dude, Bonifant can line up and run routes. Cap ain't doing it.
Bonifant looks like he's built like a high school running back. Cap, he ain't never really
so then what's McCaffrey built like then?
No, McCaffrey's stuck now. He's got a good lower body, right? Like he's there now. But Cap, my thing with Cap is like, is he McCaffrey? Absolutely not. But he's valuable, and he just doesn't get any run.
He's valuable.
Last preseason versus the Dolphins, he went off. I think he had 2 touchdowns.
Oh, okay. What week was that?
It was week 2.
Preseason. Okay. What was it against?
What do you mean? Was it against the Dolphins?
What string?
He's always gonna play second string, but when you look at a guy, right? We're talking about the backup running back. I'm not saying he should start by any means, but you can't blame a guy for going off against the guys that he goes against. Like,
no, I'm not.
if
I
you want him to
don't.
get,
No, I'm just saying. But to me, like, I'm thinking about what happens if McCaffrey goes down. Who would I want playing? That's what I'm thinking about. And I don't want Cap. Cap offers nothing. There's nothing that he does for me that's different. He's just a running back.
But back to 2015. I think it was the Giants game. Didn't he spell Jay Stu that game? Or it was another, or maybe it was another year we were up in New York.
Monday Night Football, he played the whole game.
I guarantee you, for any positive that you say, I can bring you a negative, bro. You remember that Falcons game?
He's a solid backup running back. Scarlett's been hurt. He hasn't played.
I agree. I agree there.
I'm just not going with Bonifon because I've seen Cap produce, but if he gets more run, he can do more. Like it's just that simple.
I've seen him when he's been in the game, and he just hasn't he doesn't do it. He's got fun. Have you seen him drop the ball a couple times?
Absolutely, but did we see C.J. Anderson drop a ball?
And you see what happened to him, right?
But that's
that wasn't a great example, bro. Like that wasn't a great example. Nah, I feel you. But Cap ain't it for me, bro.
They got to be willing to let guys make mistakes and give them run. Or else, because what's going to happen is we're going to run C-Mac into the ground, and then we're going to be next year in a situation like the Dallas Cowboys with Ezekiel Elliott right now.
That's a whole nother discussion.
That's a whole different conversation.
Yeah, that's a whole other discussion.
I'm just saying that is on the horizon, and it should be mentioned.
And that's a great point. Cap 30 years old, bro.
I'm just saying he deserves some more run. I heard the debate, so I'll let you get to another caller, though.
All right, bro.
All right, this is going to be the last call for the night.
All right.
So come strong, bro.
847.
Hey, how's it going, this is Calvin from Texas. I want to weigh in on a couple of things y'all talking about. Number one, I do think it's going to be Cap, and I think it's going to be Cap. Maybe for the same reason, I think it's going to be Smith. It's that veteran presence because, if it was happening to C-Mac, you're looking at putting everything on rookies with no any type of veteran leadership behind them. So even if he's not playing, it's that veteran leadership in the locker room.
No, listen, I agree with you. The reality is, and I'm not. Listen, it's different what I would do than what's reality. I said in reality, Cap is going to be the guy. Like I 1000% agree. It's just that I would have moved away from Cap a long time ago. He's just not the guy. But go ahead.
Yeah. Other thing, as far as carrying 3 versus 4 running backs, there's no way you're carrying 4 running backs.
No
you give McCaffrey 80+% of snaps, even if they cut him down. You're not going to give one dude 80% of the snaps and then give a three-back rotation for the other 20%. And then plus you still try to carry 6 receivers. Yeah, there's not a spot on the team.
I agree. 1,000. There's no chance I'm keeping 4 running backs. But go ahead. Sorry.
And the last thing was we're talking about Gano over Sly. Well, first of all, the reason he was wearing that brace today was because he started kicking today. He hasn't been kicking up until today, so that's why he was wearing the brace today. Today he was just kicking on the sideline, and tomorrow he's going to start kicking kicking on the field. So, and Rivera already said that that Gano is not kicking against Buffalo either.
Yep.
So, but the real truth is if you cut Gano, we can have a whole lot of damn money. We just signed that extension last year. So right now, Sly just trade bait.
Yeah, I haven't looked at the money. So you could be 1,000% right. I have no idea. I haven't looked at it. So
but maybe that's the same situation a couple of years ago when we kept 2 kickers on the 53 when we kept Butker and we tried on the Butker to hopefully we could get that trade bait, but no one did. And as soon as we released them, KC picked them up.
I don't think there's too many positions or too many valuable guys on the roster to do that this year. The roster right now is deep, and you can't afford to keep an extra kicker. There's no way we can do that this year.
Yeah, I agree with you. I'm saying that's like the best there right now, just using this trade bait because outside of that, Gano's making the team. Unless he's actively hurt and they put him on the pup, He's gonna be the kicker this year.
That's what I'm thinking as well. Yeah, he would have to go on the pup, and then we keep Sly, and then they'll make it work that way. But yeah, I agree. I agree with everything you said. Everything you said about Gano. I agree.
And I appreciate you guys. I'm not here in Texas, so I don't get a whole lot of content, but and I'm with you guys every Monday night. I appreciate what you guys are doing. Keep pounding.
Man, appreciate the love.
Man. Keep
pounding, bro. All right, Dave. What's good, broski? Is you done or is you finished?
All I'm gonna say is this about this running back situation. It really doesn't matter who the hell gets in.
It doesn't matter, man.
It does not matter.
It really doesn't. It
doesn't. I think everybody's talking about the less snap count, but the bottom line is McCaffrey's going to still get the same set of work that he's always been getting.
Facts.
And even with less snap
and
counts.
then I guarantee you, Scarlett. When he get in that game on Friday, I guarantee y'all gonna be like, Cap, who? Watch. Because he's different. He offers you have to offer something in the pass game. I just don't think Cap. I mean, he did catch a pass, and listen, I gave him stock up, bro. So I'm not a Cap hater, bro. I gave him his props, so I'm not a hater. I just don't think he doesn't do it. He doesn't do it for me. Like if something were to go wrong with McCaffrey, I don't like it being on Cap. That's just the best way I can put it. All right.
Yeah.
So.
Let's close her out, man.
That being said, Dave, go ahead. I'm about to get these credits going. Hold on.
All right. Well, follow us on Twitter at Panther Nation PC. Follow us on Facebook at Panther Nation Podcast. We're on all the places where you can watch podcasts. We're on iTunes. We're on Apple Podcasts. We're on Google. We're everywhere. So just come see us. If you want to follow me, I'm at Twitter at ChampD1012. And always remember, keep pounding.
Oh, it ain't working, bro. Oh, there it is.
No, it ain't working.
There it is. It is working. It is working.
I want to see what you got going.
Shout out to the so it should roll through them all. And I think it's just doing super chats. Oh, it's just doing super chats, man. I thought I was gonna do them all. Man. I thought I was gonna do everything. So what was supposed to happen was it was supposed to go through all of the subscribers that just recently subscribed, but it only does it for people that do it during
the episode.
During the episode, yeah. So I gotta fix that. But it was supposed to go through everything, but it's all good. I'll go back. Shout out to Slim. You deserve your own shout out. How about that? But anyway, that being said, we out. The payola, yo, that's funny. That's funny. The payola. Nah, man, that's funny. But that being said, man, we out. We'll see you guys on Monday? Next Monday.
Monday.
I'll be out of town, so I can't live stream. So I'll probably be doing some live tweeting if I can see the game. We'll see what happens. Hit that like button. Let's get to 100. It's 100 viewers right now. Let's hit 100 likes. How about that? 100 likes. All right. That being said,
before y'all make y'all exit.
That being said, we out, man.
Deuces.
I'm working on a new intro video too, so I'm trying to get rid of that old one. I'm trying to get us going here, man. We got some updating to do, so we'll see what happens. All right. That being said, peace out, peeps.